It's your boy Crypto Blood. What's going on? It's Friday, people. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're making it through this bloodbath we got going on. Listen, if you're new to this in the last year or so, this will you'll earn your stripes with this one. If you make it through this one, ladies and gentlemen, you are officially a crypto king or queen for sure. So today I wanted really to talk about one topic, and that is the word capitulation. So I don't, many of you may be familiar with financial markets, but some of you may not. So for all the ones that aren't really too keen on financial markets and how they work, I just want to try to educate you guys and keep you abreast to what's going on, why markets behave the way they do. And today, before that, check out the shirt. I'll stand up. Got my Webbot shirts in. And actually I'll be selling these on on my website. My site will be up later today, hopefully. I'm just finishing up a few details, but you'll be able to pre-order those online. So I'll leave the link of that in the description. It's just cryptoblood.io. So back to what I was saying though, before my shameful product plug. You really want to understand. What I'm trying to do is just help people understand why markets behave the way they do. And so when you understand something, you can better make decisions about that particular scenario or situation instead of making irrational decisions. So like I said, we're in a capitulation move, I believe. I was talking to John App earlier, and he said, I'm just kind of getting going. But he said we touched roughly on one exchange, 2,900 on Bitcoin. So let's see. I don't know what the average price was, but let's just take a look at the market cap really quickly. So we've lost almost 50%. Market cap overall for the cryptocurrencies. We were at near 180 billion in market cap, and now we're down to 112 roughly. So it's definitely, like I said, I think this is the last, for sure. I've seen this before. This is the last like purge, if you want to call it. Definitely last purge, man. We've got some stuff on sale. Too bad I was buying in and ran out of dry powder, but I was buying in beginning early this week and last week. I was starting to load in. So 4,000 is where I started to load in. Listen, you can't pick the bottoms. Like I was lucky enough, well, not lucky enough, because of Clif highs reports, I was able to take profits near highs, but it's hard to time both entry and out and exit, or vice versa, exit and then re-entry. So I don't ever try to time it. That's why I dollar cost average in on actually entries and exits. I do. So, yeah, we got a bloodbath here for sure. So, like I said, this is, if you guys are new to cryptos, welcome. This is how we do. This is how we've done in the past. Huge capitulations when it's time to move back up. I was talking to Mike B earlier, and I was telling him, like, man, if it wasn't for Clif High and his reports, I probably would feel like we would be in a holding pattern for like 6 to 8 months from this move. That's how it's been in the past. Like, that's how I remember, you know, any major capitulation moves in the market. I think even it stemmed around China threatening to ban it a few years ago. We were in a holding pattern for a good while, 6, 7, 8 months of just a constant price in Bitcoin. So, but I was telling him I don't think we're going to see that this time. Well, I'm banking on us not seeing that. I don't know if we will or won't, but what I'm doing, I'm banking on it on us not seeing a like channel, a holding pattern in price, just based off of Clif High's reports. So he's got us at, I want to say 13,000 in USD Bitcoin price by next year, like February or March. So we're gonna have to make a move towards that. If we're gonna achieve 13,000, we should be taking off in the next month or so to start that next rally. So but what I wanted to talk to you guys about was capitulation and the definition, so you kind of understand what's going on right now, ladies and gents. So let's look at what capitulation is here, and this is out of Investopedia. So by definition, capitulation means to surrender or give up. In financial circles, this term is used to indicate the point in which the point in time when investors have decided to give up on trying to recapture lost gains as a result of falling stock, or in our cases, crypto prices. Suppose a stock you own has dropped by 10%. There are two options that can be taken. You can wait it out and hope the stock begins to appreciate, or you can realize the loss by selling the stock. If the majority of the investors decide to wait it out, then stock prices will likely remain relatively stable. However, if the majority of investors decide to capitulate and give up on the stock, then there will be a sharp decline in its price. When this occurrence is significant across entire markets, it is known as market capitulation. So that's pretty much what we have right now. We have market capitulation, ladies and gents. Market capitulation. All crypto and tokens, crypto coins and tokens are on a huge sell-off. We saw a base around 4K for a little bit. We were bouncing off and on, up and down, I should say, from the resistance support level, I should say, of 4,000 in Bitcoin. However, when we broke that level, I was like, okay, well, the next level is for us to test is 3,600 range, like 3646 or something like that. And I'll be doing a chart talk over the weekend to go into detail on the technical analysis and kind of update the charts and see where we are with Bitcoin. But that's where we are, you know. It's so I'm just going to read another paragraph from this article. So the problem with capitulation is that it is very difficult to forecast and identify. There is no magical price at which capitulation takes place. Often investors will only agree in hindsight, right, as to when the market actually capitulated. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is going to really help you understand how this crypto market works, and to not get too excited when things go up, and not panic when things get very low. And I just want to, any newcomers, I want to let you guys know this is not abnormal price behavior in Bitcoin, in crypto markets. So before, I've talked about in other videos how derivatives and, you know, institutional traders and monies, once they start to come in, it will start to slow and even out these types of volatile price swings we've seen in the past and we're seeing right now. Like, this probably won't happen like we have this happening now. We won't probably have this happen 2, 3, 4 years from now, just because there will be more money, more institutional monies involved, and we'll have derivatives that smooth out these types of price swings up and down. It's a double-edged sword though, because that means our gains won't be as exponential. They won't be 10x, you know, 20x types of returns. But you know, it's the gift and the curse. And also with, in my opinion, with derivatives and having the bankers and Wall Street guys come in with their financial instruments, or I should say financialization of Bitcoin, we will definitely see a price that is probably lower than where true market prices would be for Bitcoin. So we may be at 13,000, 20,000 a Bitcoin. However, if without the presence of your derivatives and you know, all of that stuff, we could be even higher, you know, 100,000, 200,000. We may see those prices still, but what I'm saying is that the extreme highs and lows you will no longer see once that happens. So take advantage of these times, ladies and gentlemen. Please take advantage of this. And if you have any more, I'm out of dry powder, so I'm just kind of waiting right now. I don't really want to bring in new money. I haven't had to in years. So yeah, let's see what happens. And I forgot to bring up the other view that I have. Let's see if I can bring that up. So let's see. I just want to see where we are in the Webbot room here, ladies and gents. So we've got, let me check out this Webbot room. I'm going to jump into since we're heavily talking about cryptos today, let's jump in the crypto room and see what's going on. Let's do a little roll call. SNA's got a meme going, a GIF, animated GIF. We got Ron, got Crypto, old Crypto Geek. Shout outs to everyone in the crypto Webbot room. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have looks like we kind of bounced off some lows. If we did actually hit the $2,900 marker for Bitcoin USD. I didn't see it. I only saw as low as 32. But look at OMG at 8.30, $8.30. We were all the way up to $13 in OMG. Now OMG, I was not planning on trading as far as selling out at tops and trying to. That was a longer term hodl for me. So once some of these I may end up taking some of the ICOs that are coming out soon. I've got some funds in those. I may take some of those and purchase more OMG. But yeah, look, let's jump over to the other room. We've got DD in there, Oleg, Sup G, Bit Curious Mom. That's one of our admins. Shout outs to everyone in the Webbot rooms. Love that community. Definitely love that community. So I think that should be it, ladies and gents, for today. I want you guys to have a great weekend. Don't think too much about this stuff. If you have dry powder, definitely buy right now. All right, that's pretty much it. I'll do the chart talk over the weekend, and we'll go from there. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out. Holla.